Mugglewump has an idea. As soon as Mr. and Mrs. Twit had disappeared down the road, the monkeys all flipped back onto their feet the right way up. "Quick, get the key!" Mugglewump shouted out to the roly-poly bird, who was still sitting on the roof of the house. "What key?" shouted the roly-poly bird. "The key to the door of our cage," cried Mugglewump. "It's hanging on a nail in the work-shed. That's where he always puts it." The roly-poly bird flew down and came back with a key in his beak. Mugglewump reached a hand through the bars of the cage and took the key. He put it in the lock and turned it. The door opened. All 4 monkeys leapt out together. "We are free!" cried the 2 little ones. "Where shall we go, Dad? Where shall we hide?" "Don't get excited," said Mugglewump. "Calm down, everybody. Before we escape this beastly place, we have one very important thing to do." "What?" they asked him. "We're going to turn those terrible Twits upside down." "What?" they asked him. "You're going to do what? You must be joking, Dad." "I'm not joking," Mugglewump said. "We're going to turn both Mr. and Mrs. Twit upside down, with their legs in the air." "Don't be ridiculous," the roly-poly bird said. "How can we possibly turn those 2 maggoty old monsters upside down?" We can, cried Mugglewump. "We're going to make them stand on their heads for hours and hours, perhaps forever. Let them see what it feels like for a change." "How?" said the roly-poly bird. "Just tell me how." Mugglewump laid his head on one side and a tiny, twinkling little smile touched the corners of his mouth. "Now and again," he said, "but not very often, I have a brilliant idea. This is one of them. Follow me, my friends, follow me." He scampered off towards the house, and the 3 other monkeys and the roly-poly bird went after him. "Buckets and paintbrushes!" cried Mugglewump. "That's what we want next. There are plenty in the work-shed. Hurry up, everyone! Get a bucket and a paintbrush." Inside Mr. Twit's work-shed there was an enormous barrel of hug-tight sticky glue, the stuff he used for catching birds. "Fill your buckets!" Mugglewump ordered. "We are now going into the big house." Mrs. Twit had hidden the key to the front door into the mat, and Mugglewump had seen her doing it, so it was easy for them to get in. In they went, all 4 monkeys, with their buckets of sticky glue. Then came the roly-poly bird flying in after them, with a bucket in his beak and a brush in his claw. The great glue painting begins. "This is the living room," announced Mugglewump. "The grand and glorious living room where those 2 fearful, frumptuous freaks eat bird pie every week for supper." "Oh, please don't mention bird pie again," said the roly-poly bird. "It gives me the shudders." "We mustn't waste time," cried Mugglewump. Hurry up! Now the first thing is this. I want everyone to paint sticky glue all over the ceiling. Cover it all! Smear it in every corner." "Over the ceiling?" they cried. "Why the ceiling?" "Never mind why," shouted Mugglewump. "Just do as you're told and don't argue." "But how do we get up there?" they asked. "We can't reach." "Monkeys can reach anywhere," shouted Mugglewump. He was in a frenzy of excitement now, waving his paintbrush and his bucket and leaping about all over the room. Come on! Jump on the table, stand on the chairs, hop on each other's shoulders. Roly-poly can do it flying. Don't stand there gaping, we have to hurry. Don't you understand that? Those terrible Twits will be back at any moment, and this time they'll have guns. Get on with it, for heaven's sake, get on with it." And so the great glue painting of the ceiling began. All the other birds who had been sitting on the roof flew in to help, carrying paintbrushes in their claws and beaks. There were buzzards, magpies, rooks, ravens, and many more. Everyone was splashing away like mad, and, with so many helpers, the job was soon finished.